Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. It's another bright and sunny day out here in Munnar. Yet again thunderstorms are predicted like all my previous days out here in Munnar, but it starts in 2 hours. So for now the plan is to start heading towards the west direction, Kochi direction, and explore the points along the way. It is too noisy out here, let's get going. We'll stop again in some other viewpoint up ahead. So Pothanmedu is 2 kilometers, Madurai is 155, Thekkady is 110, Devikulam is 8 and Kochi is 126, which is where we came from, the west coast of here. So Pothanmedu I think is a nice viewpoint, which is where we are going next. It's just 2 kilometers and Thekkady is in south. So that is the direction we are going to save for another day. So let's go to Pothanmedu viewpoint. पार्क ओपन है अच्छा अच्छा पार्किंग अंदर है अच्छा found an interesting park along the way, Blossom Hydel Park. Bhaiya says it's good, worth checking out. There is a nice cafe here too, but it seems to be closed, and there is a park up ahead, Hydel Park, Munnar. Looks like a pretty cool hangout spot. There's an 80 rupees entrance ticket and there's a mini canal along and lots of lush greenery and lots of trees. Maybe I need some coffee. Already starting to make fumbles in the vlog, but yeah, you get the idea. So lots of vegetation and nice walking path promenade. So I'm just walking along because of the construction on the highway. There is crazy traffic here, and one thing interesting about today's route is, like in the previous directions we have picked up a direction, got on the route and then went all the way ahead and all the points are collinear. This time they are not. They are like all zigzags. So you have to go forward, come back to a junction, go the other direction, come back, go the other direction, or you have to go around the hill, which is very very long. So we'll see how we do this. That's why I was going to that viewpoint. Randomly saw this while I was stuck in traffic, and auto wala bhaiya said this is worth it, so came inside. They have some really cool flowers out here, flowering plants, and the purple one just reminded me that the purple trees, purple flower loaded trees that I've been seeing and thinking they were lavender, they are not, they are jacaranda, and this is the season, March and April, especially around the monsoon. So now people actually come to Munnar and do this route to take a lot of selfies and pictures with them, because the season is very short. So I got lucky and I saw them in like full bloom. In the previous vlogs and thumbnails you would have seen them. So if you are here in around March, April time, that is something to keep an eye out for. Whoa, pretty realistic elephant. Pretty cool park and very well managed. They also have in the canals, there are lotuses that might bloom at some point. Lotus or water lily, I think lotuses. And then there is a lot of blooming flowers out here which adds colors, and it's really nice that way. So I guess I did like a full walking tour and I'm pretty much done with the park. let's continue onwards to our viewpoint. I was just crossing over this dam road, saw this dam, and then there is this honeycombs. Anybody wants some fresh honey? They are doing some work at the dam. Some mandatory tea estate spam for you guys, and some more tea estate spam. I actually stopped for the view of the hills. I don't know what hill this is, but it looked really cool with the sunlight in the top half and dark on the bottom. But I guess we are going up this hill up to a certain point, maybe the viewpoint, and then we'll have to come all the way back and then go down on that one for a waterfall. So this is the kind of route we are taking today. So it's no like full loop straight up, just keep going straight. To go forward, come back. So let's keep going forward. Made it to the second stop of the day, just a short and sweet ride from the Hydel Park. This is the Attukadu viewpoint, so it gives you the view of the valley, the misty rolling hills and the tea estate. So the ride here is very scenic and you are greeted with this view at the end. Well, I guess after this viewpoint there isn't a whole lot along here. Maybe if you go down there are board signs for a few resorts, and then up ahead it doesn't say much. Okay, some more resorts in 3-4 kilometers. So I'll ride up just a little bit just to see if there's anything interesting up ahead. Otherwise we have to go all the way down over to that side. So we have to go get stuck in the traffic again at the Hydel Park, go towards the other side of the hill now to get to the waterfalls, which is the next stop for the day, the Attukadu Waterfalls. Looks like a mini village up ahead. Attukadu village probably. Small tea stall. Well, let's see if they have something for breakfast. Looks like a offbeat place. So there is this mini cafeteria, there is a nice church and a couple of small accommodations here. And asked the auto wala bhaiya for tips of if anything is up ahead. He says there's nothing, no sightseeing spots up ahead. You should go back to the dam and then go to the other side for the waterfall, which is where I was going anyways. So I guess we'll just have a mini brunch here and then start returning back. Came inside one of the hotels. They are still doing some construction work here, and Bhaiya was very kind. He's a youngster and he told me like people come here just to relax. I asked him if there are so many hotels out here, there must be a reason why people come here. He said just to relax and chill. There's nothing up ahead, just tea estates, so it's better to go back. But I asked him permission to come to his balcony and take a view of the valley before I leave. Look at the view. So cool also from here. A different perspective of the Attukadu Valley. Let's continue riding. Oh, breakfast first. Let's go back to breakfast place. Just stopped by for a quick look of the Attukadu Valley from the other side. So we are on the highway. There's a lot of traffic here, so I'm trying to make the most of it. I crossed the traffic section, but this side is like a bit more free of congestion, and there's a lot of construction ongoing, so there is some possibility to take the view for now. In the future that might not be feasible, but there's a jacaranda tree over there, there's light jacaranda blooming over here, and I stopped by to take the view of the hills as well while I still have them. Really loving the views here. And it's back to cloudy weather, so no more sunglasses and the jacket is back on. That was like 3 minutes of summer. And in that hotel sort of cafe, there was barely anything left. They did have like 5-6 options in the menu, but everything was gone. There was no breakfast remaining, so I had cake and coffee in like 40 rupees. I'm all done for breakfast. That's about it. So yeah, waterfall is just 10 minutes away. Let's get to it. Into this junction again. Lakshmi estate is this way, 9 kilometers, Manikulam 28, and Attukadu Waterfalls is just 7.5 kilometers away. And the auto wala bhaiya that you saw in the previous clip was leading the way. He was kind of like an escort, so he showed me the way. I went the other direction from the park, so I had to come back all the way here. Now we are on track. So ran into another auto driver. He was also a very kind soul. So he told me the route that you are on is not the way to the Attukadu Waterfalls, and I am still a bit confused, like where the hell is this magic waterfall, because Google shows it's this way, but we locals say it's not this way, it's back the way where I went in the so-called wrong direction. I'm so confused. But anyways, he says Attukadu is not worth visiting. There's no water there. Don't bother. There's too much traffic jam, as you saw along the way. So this road that we are on is the Lakshmi Estate direction. So he says go to Lakshmi Estate first. It's 9 kilometers. Then 17 kilometers up ahead is the Viripara Waterfalls, which was anyway supposed to be the last checkpoint for the day for me. So he says there's much better views, you'll have a lot of fun over there. So instead of Attukadu, go there. So I like the idea. I mean, if a local says it's not worth it, it's definitely not worth it. And anyways, at least I have like 2-3 points collinear in the same direction, so I don't have to keep going back to the annoying traffic jam. Man, that jam is crazy. Luckily I am on a two-wheeler, but if you were on a car you would have stayed stuck for like hours in the same place. So really nice tea estate. So stop by for a mini water break under the shade, and in like 5-10 minutes, it's a short break, we'll continue onwards to Lakshmi Estate. Oh, Ganpati Ji temple. Nice, let's do the darshan. Going for a little mini side quest. I see some cows there with this kind of backdrop, so I'm going to say hello to them if they are friendly. One thing I've also noticed about this part of the hills and tea estates is that this is not very steep compared to the rest that I've been riding on. So I'm actually seeing a couple of foreigners with a trekking guide. I think they went trekking to a certain point, maybe Lakshmi Estate, maybe all the way to the Viripara Waterfalls. Don't know, but this is very walkable. So actually for a vehicle it's a lot of off-roading. For a walking path it's actually pretty good. You can get like a natural trekking vibes. So that's a possibility if you want to do it. Just saw it, so I thought of sharing. Hello cow auntie, how goes life? Oh, not human friendly. Too many flies on them, so they are always bothered. I don't know, even yesterday the cows that I saw were a little bit agitated by the flies, not the cows. But if they are not friendly, we just let them be. No, they are agitated by the flies here. But this is such a peaceful village. Nobody around, just cows, lots of greenery, farmers working in their farm patch over there. And that's pretty much it. Peaceful life. At the tea museum, when they taught us about the tea plantations in the factory, they told us that the height is short because of frequent trimming, plucking and shearing, and they said the roots run very deep and it holds the soil together. So you can see the plant is somewhere up here and the roots go all the way down there to the ground, and it's very rock solid kind of. It has held the soil together. It's never going to leave, even though it's like a cliff out here, but the soil is pretty much held together. Some sort of a wild fruit growing on a plant with lots of thorns. Can somebody eat this and let me know if it is edible? This looks like a baby brinjal, but then it turns all yellow and looks like a lemon, mini lemon. Try it and let me know if this is edible. If you survive, then I'll come back here. This the subscriber filtration checklist. You have to be a true subscriber, then we can be friends.